back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Alyssa. Today I'm going to show you how to make a really easy basic recipe that I use all the time in my cooking, and then I'm going to show you how to use it. So today we are talking about cashew cream, and I'm going to show you how easy it is to make cashew cream at home, and then I'll talk about the ways that you can use cashew cream in your recipes to make them obviously creamy and give you that nice heavy cream texture without the flavor of coconut and still keeping it dairy-free and vegan. So I think that this is one of those recipes that is an absolute staple, and it's something that you will keep on hand and you can use in a variety of ways. So I'm really excited about today's video, and I hope you are as well. If you're interested in following along with the tutorial, I do have a post on the blog, as always, that goes along with this video, so you can find that down below. I've linked it in the description box. And before we dive in, I would love to encourage you to subscribe if you are new around here and you are not yet part of this community on YouTube. It's super easy to do. All you have to do is tap the red button that is right below this video that says subscribe. Otherwise, let's go ahead and dive in and talk about how to make cashew cream. The base of cashew cream is raw cashews, and we're going to be using a cup of raw cashews in this recipe. So once you have your raw cashews picked out, you can add them into a bowl or a cup and top them with hot water. I like to do hot water because it just speeds up the soaking process, and you can do it for about 30 minutes if you have a high-powered blender rather than the multiple hours that sometimes recipes require. Once you have them soaked, you are going to add them into a fine mesh strainer and rinse them. I find that sometimes they have a little bit of residue on them, so I like rinsing them before I blend them up. But just rinse them and then transfer them into your blender. From there, you can just add water if you want to have plain cashew cream. I tend to like to add a pinch of salt and lemon, but if you are using cashew cream in a sweet recipe, you might not want to do that, so you could add that in after the fact. But add in your water, pop the lid on your blender, and then blend it up until it is smooth and creamy. And that is your base of cashew cream, and you can use it a bunch of different ways, which I will show you right now. One of my favorite ways to use cashew cream is in pasta sauces. I love creamy pastas. This is my vegan cacio e pepe pasta, and it has a nice creamy sauce. It's obviously vegan, and cashews are the base of that sauce, and it just adds a really, really nice creamy texture, but again, doesn't affect the flavor like you would with coconut milk or something like that. And it's just so awesome in pasta. I also love using cashew cream in soups. I use it a lot in my creamy soups. It just adds a little bit of like a cooling effect, and it just obviously adds nice creaminess to the texture. This is my pumpkin stew, which I will link down below for you. And as you can see, it just is like the perfect creamy consistency. This is another example of where I use cashew cream in a soup. This is my white quinoa chili, and this is a vegan white chili recipe. Traditionally uses chicken, but we're using beans and quinoa, and you can see that it just has the most amazing texture, and you aren't using any heavy cream, which I love. Additionally, you could use cashew cream as a cream sauce in dips. So this is my spinach artichoke dip, and I use cashew cream to make the creamy dip base. And you just stir it in together with your spinach and artichokes, and then you can bake it up, and it will evaporate a little bit, and it will get nice and thick, and it's like the perfect dip consistency. This is such a good recipe. And then lastly, you can also use cashew cream as a salad dressing, and this is just my roasted broccoli and quinoa salad. I used cashew cream mixed with a few other things as the base for the dressing, and again, it just adds a really nice creaminess. I've said creamy throughout this video a bunch, but it just adds a really nice creamy flavor. You also can bake with cashew cream to make things more rich, and you would just use it as a substitute for heavy cream in pretty much every recipe. And there you have it. That is how to make cashew cream. See how easy it is? It is honestly a cinch, and it is such a great, useful staple to have if you are somebody that is dairy-free or vegan. You can use it so many different ways, everything like you saw from soup to pasta to even a creamer in your coffee. It is lusciously thick and rich, but it doesn't have any flavor, which is one of the reasons why it is so unique and easy to use a bunch of different ways. It's also one of those things that you could add flavoring to. So if you wanted to use it as a coffee creamer, you could throw in a little bit of vanilla extract, you could throw in some cinnamon, maybe some pumpkin pie spice, and there's just no end to possibilities with cashew cream. So I hope you did enjoy today's video. If you want to make it and follow along with the blog post, I've linked that down in the description box. It provides a full tutorial with step-by-step photos and everything that you need to make it. So I hope you enjoyed. Please give it a thumbs up. And if there are any other kind of tutorial style posts like this or videos that you're interested in seeing, if there's something that you would like to learn how to make that you don't know how to make already, let me know. I'm always looking for your suggestions. I really like putting together these tutorial style videos because we all need to just have like the basics covered. So I want to have the basics covered for you, and I like to show you my easy twists, I guess, to make basics. So thank you guys for tuning in. Thanks for being here today and spending some time with me. I really appreciate it. I hope you have an awesome rest of your day, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.